What is going on, YouTube? To whoever's watching this video, thank you so much for tuning in, for coming to the channel and watching this video. This video is going to be super special. We're going to go over 5 positive traits that you can implement into your life today that is going to make it 100% better, okay? So make sure you stay to the end because the last one is going to totally blow your mind. All right, so let's get into it. All right, so number 1, something that took me forever to get down, and it will you too, is honestly to stop caring about what people think. All right, so you may think you don't care what people think right now, but the honest truth is there's still a part of you that probably cares what people think. You know, there's a side of you that you're scared to show to the world, and that holds you back from a lot of certain situations and a lot of certain things that you want to do with your life that really in the grand scheme of things does not matter. Okay, so if you think about it, no one is thinking about you like you're thinking about yourself, okay? So all these thoughts that you're telling yourself, like, oh, what are they gonna think? What, blah, 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 it really does not matter because no one is thinking about you like you're thinking about yourself. They're all thinking about themselves and those problems that's running through their head. So once you get that through your mind, that is gonna help you tremendously. Okay, so on to number 2. All right, number 2, another thing I struggled with for a long time is being more positive. Okay, so often in life you get caught up with certain situations, certain people, and it's very hard to stay positive through those situations. So like no matter what you're going through right now, whether like you got a flat tire or whatever, there's always a positive that comes out of it. Okay, so you got to look for the positive in every single thing, because you can either let it bring you down or you can let it uplift you and learn something from it, because everything in life you're gonna look at it as a learning experience. Okay, when you go from the victim and then you actually start thinking like, oh, what is this trying to show me? There's always something to learn. Like think back on it. Think of a crappy situation you went through. What did you learn from it? There's at least one thing you should have learned from it. Even if it may not have been the most positive thing, you still learned something from it. So that's number 2. Just be more positive. Try to look at the positive in every little negative thing, and I promise you're going to be a more happy person. Okay. Number 3. All right. Live every single day like you're going to die. Okay. Now, this one's a really hard one to get down, because you may tell yourself every single day, oh, I need to live. I might die today. So you can tell yourself that every morning, but it's going to take a while to sink in. You need to think of it like a habit. Okay. You need to think of it like a thinking habit, for instance. So you need to really, every single thing that happens through that day, you need to be like, oh, I need to do this at 100%. Because if something happened tonight and I was on a hospital bed and I was about to die, would I be happy with the effort I put in today? And you never really think about that until you actually think about it, because anything can happen. I don't think anybody that died today really knew that they were going to die today. So that's number 4. So number 4 is going to be stop giving energy to certain people and situations. Okay, so the more mature that you get, the further you get with your mindset, for instance, you're going to realize that you outgrow a lot of people. Okay, so not everyone is going to want the same thing that you do out of somebody or out of every situation that you're in. Okay, everybody's different. Everybody's going towards different things, and you got to realize it's okay to outgrow people. Okay, your circle is going to change dramatically a year, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, and honestly, it's probably going to get very bare minimum. But those people that are going to stick through all the rough times with you to get to the positives, those are going to be your people, man. That's going to be your group, and you got to take care of them, because if you haven't noticed, there's very few actually genuine, authentic people that actually care about you, and that's not going to use you for either like money, situations, or like plans. So if you find people that actually care genuinely about you, you need to actually keep them in your life and do as much as you can for them. All right, now on to the last one. Something that I feel like 98% of the fucking population struggles with is find your own path. Okay, think about it just for a second. Just let that sink in. Find your own path. Okay, just because someone is doing something, let's say someone's going to college for business, you don't have to follow their path to go to college for business. Now I see so many people do this. That's honestly one of the biggest things I hear people regret, is not chasing their dreams, okay? Because it's 2022. You can literally do anything. I literally know somebody that trains dogs for a living and makes over $100,000, okay? So whatever you want to do, you can do it. So that's going to be number 5, is follow your own path. Think about what you want to do and what the world needs, and just combine those two and figure out what you want out of something. Because you don't have to go to college anymore. You don't have to do certain things that everybody else is doing. So like if you want to start a shoe selling business, start a shoe selling business. You know, like whatever you want to do, just do it, man. Because this life isn't guaranteed tomorrow. And what do you got to lose? Like because a big thing that's going to be with your path is you got to enjoy it, okay? Because if you just like barely like it, over time, it's going to get annoying. Okay, so think of like how many adults you've ever heard of say like, oh, I love my job, but it's just stressful. Or, oh, I love this, but it's just stressful. It's because like they may love it, but it's not exactly what they're made to do. So you got to find your purpose. You got to find why you're here on this earth and what you like doing and what you want to do for the rest of your life. You got to find something that you wake up every single day obsessed to do. Like it's not even working. That you really enjoy it so much that you wake up every single day and it doesn't feel like work. Like you're just going, you're grinding all day. You enjoy it so much. That's going to be what you want to do with your life. Because I promise you, when you're 50 and you're waiting to retire 12 years later, probably not going to like it. So just find something that you enjoy doing and that you're going to help people with. Because honestly, helping people is going to be the number one thing that's going to make you happy. Whether it's your friends, your family, just random people you meet on the street. Like if you see someone homeless, man, help them out. You know, like it doesn't really matter where they come from. If you get putting out just positive energy, it's going to come back to you. So that's got to be your number one intention with everything in life, is just lead with love, not with greed. Don't worry about money, because money's really not anything. I mean, obviously you need it to live, but what's going to make you happy is helping people and the legacy you leave behind when it's all said and done. All right, so awesome. If you like this video was of value to you, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe so I'll pop up again. Thank y'all. Have a fucking amazing day. We out.